Hello, you're welcome once again to Diamond Clothiers. It's so nice to have you here. So, on today's tutorial, I'll be learning how to make this wrap crop top with a puffy sleeve. If that seems to be what you're interested in, let's get started, please. So, I'll be needing my tape, my tailor's chalk, my scissors, my ruler, and of course, this fabric. I have just 2 yards of fabric here. You can see the fabric is looking so nice. So I have just 2 yards of fabric here, and it sure will be enough for what I want to use it for because it's just a wrap top. So the first thing I'm going to do is to open up my fabric. I'm going to turn it to the wrong side, and I'm going to place it in a fold in such a way that what I have on the fold is going to be enough for me to draft the back pattern on. You'll be drafting on the fabric itself, and I'm going to draw a straight line which is going to stand as my shoulder line. After doing that, I'm going to be taking my straight measurement. And the first measurement I'll be taking is my shoulder to my bust, which is 10 inches. Then I'm going to take the full length of the top. It's a crop top, so I'm making use of 17 inches. Then I'm adding 1 inch allowance to it. And on those lines, I'm just going to draw a straight line across. Next thing I'm going to do is to take my neck measurement. This is for the back pattern. I'm going to be making use of 3 inches for the width, and for length I'm going to be making use of 1.5 inch. 1.5 inch. I'm going to connect it into a curve, and still maintaining that line, I'm going to take my shoulder measurement. My shoulder divided by 2 is 7.5, and on that line I'm going to come down by 1 inch. Then right from my neckline, I'm going to connect it into a slant. Now to get my armhole measurement, I'm going to take my bust band divided by 6, my round bust measurement divided by 6 plus 1.5 in. So whatever measurement you have, then you connect it into a straight line, then you roll it out to input your shoulder scoop. Now to input my shoulder slope, I'm going to take my round bust measurement divided by 4. Then I'm going to take whatever measurement I have there. I'm going to input it. I have my round bust measurement divided by 4 is 9 inches. I added 1.5 inch to it. And on the bust line as well, I'm going to input the same measurement. Please take note. And now on the waist of the top, I'm going to take my round waist measurement divided by 4. What I have is 7. Then I'm going to add 1.5 inch as well. Then I'm going to connect it together. You will notice that we've not added a curve to our armhole, and just to do that, you are going to divide the armhole into two, and then you connect it to the bust measurement. The next thing we'll do right here is just to cut it out. We are done with the back. You can see how simple it is. Please, if you've not subscribed to this channel, kindly do that right now, right now, right now. I need your support so much. And don't forget to share, to like, and also to put on your notification bell so you can get notified anytime I post another content. Now to work on the back pattern, on the front pattern rather, I'll have to place the back piece on the front piece, making sure that the fabric I'm making use of for the front piece is like times two of the back piece, because we'll be needing it there since we want to make the wrap top to go around the waist. This is actually depends on your preference. I'm gonna need to extend the neck depth by 6 inches because I don't want it to be too revealing. Now to work on the down parts and the waistline, I'm going to take whatever measurement I have on the waist of the back piece, and then I'm going to place that same measurement on the front piece. Then I'm going to mark it, which means that we have times two of the waist measurement there. And then right from there, I'm going to come up by 3 inches. 2 inches will be for the belt extension, and I'll be making use of 1 inch for the M. I'm going to mark a point on that, and I'm going to draw a straight line connecting it to the 6 inches we use for the neckline. You can see the neck depth we use there. We are still maintaining the same neck depth of 3 inches. Then the next thing we are going to do right here is just to cut it out. After cutting it out, you can see what it looks like. Now we are going to be working on the armhole curve of the front by extending it by half an inch inward. Then you connect it into a curve and cut it out. After cutting it out, this is what I have. These are the two pieces for the front. You can see how it is when you overlap it. This is literally going to go around the waist times two. Yep. And placing the back on it, I'm going to take it to my sewing table to hem the shoulder line, to connect the two shoulder lines together. And now to work on the belt, I have 5 inches width of belt here. It's 5 inches wide, and I think the length is 43. If I'm not Now for the neckline, I'm not going to line it. I'm just going to hem it round. You can decide to make use of a bias. Now let's work on the sleeve. I'm going to draw a straight line first. This is going to be our starting line. And then for the cap sleeve, I'm going to measure 4 inches. Then I'm going to note that line and connect it into a straight line. Now, if you're making a normal sleeve, you're supposed to make use of our normal our normal round sleeve measurement. But because it's a puffy sleeve, you have to make it as wide as you want. So, whatever measurements you so desire, you can use there. And then you're going to connect right from the starting line to that edge. Then you divide that line by two, taking half up and half down. I hope you get it. Kindly work the movement of my hand to get it better. Now the full measurement of this is in 10 inches. Then I added 1 inch for the elastic band. After doing that, you connect it into a straight line, and then to get the measurement for the down part, you have to take whatever measurements you have up there, and then you insert it there. That is what I used actually. Then you connect it into a straight line and you cut it out. And that's all. The next thing to do on the sleeve is to take it to my sewing machine to run a loose stitch on the upper part to form a gathers. And on the lower part, the next thing I'm going to do right there is to make my elastic casing. I added just 1 inch. So bearing that in mind, I'm going to create my elastic casing. I'm going to do the same thing for the other sleeve as well. And after I was doing all of that, I took my round sleeve measurement to cut out the elastic. Then I removed just 1 inch from it and I inserted the elastic into the elastic casing. And I'm going to do the same thing for the other sleeve as well. To make the gathers, I just have to pick one of those threads on the loose stitches that I made, and then I'm going to pull it gently. Watch the direction of my hand. Just pull it gently, making sure that whatever measurement that you have there is enough to go around your armhole measurement. Do you get that? And then don't forget to knot the center part first before you start pulling the stitches. Then you're going to do the same thing for the other sleeve as well. I'm gonna need to insert the sleeves, join the sides together, hem the down parts with 1 inch, and then the next thing I'm going to do right here is just to stitch up the belt, And here is what we have. You can see how pretty it is. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, and see you next time.